Hi, I'm Darren Galdi with True North Steel.
I'm Jacob Wigleiner.
And this is Shop Talk. Three.
Yeah.
I was right. I got three. Shop here and look at some of our products, and you've got a number of tank lines going through the shop right now, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to seeing that, looking at the process, so let's get started.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Jacob, what kind of tank we got being moved and built here?
Sure. Well, welcome to the tank shop. Here you're looking at a 750 barrel oil field tank. So these oil field tanks serve our customers who operate in the oil and gas industry. As you can see here, they just got done hanging arms. From there, it's going to go on the rotisserie and it's going to enter coatings. The rotisserie here is this mechanism that's spinning your tank. So that's how we turn our tanks when we apply our coatings to them.
It's kind of neat. It looks like our tanks here are all pre-fitted with their lifting apparatus. So you can lift this tank up and not have to have special tools to move it into place.
Yeah, absolutely. So we weld our own D-rings on here, all made for our shop, so we can use our overhead cranes to get these things moved around.
What kind of tank we've got going through the shop here?
Sure. Yeah, this is a very cool tank that we're quite proud of here at West Fargo. This is what we call a fire guard tank. It's actually the biggest fire guard tank built in True North Steel history. When it's all said and done, it's going to be 50 feet long, and when it's filled with concrete, 68,000 pounds. So 2 mobile cranes will be needed to lift that up and get it out to our customer. Very cool project going on right now.
So Jacob,
Sure.
What is actually a fire guard tank?
It's a tank, and then it's a tank that goes inside another tank. In between those 2 tanks, there's actually a space in which it's filled with concrete.
And that's for fireproofing the tank?
Yep, absolutely. So these ones here specifically are going to the Jackson Hole Airport in Wyoming.
So the concrete you put between them, did we put that in ourselves?
Yeah, believe it or not, right back on the north end back here outside of coatings, we have our own concrete pumper. Yeah, another major product line we have going on here for our tank group, these are our FRP Plasteel tanks. So FRP stands for fiber reinforced plastic, and it all really begins right here. Literally what you can see, it looks like sheets you would look for cooking, and that's exactly what it is. They start with wrapping it around the tank, it goes into the booth, and they spray resin in a glass mixture. The reason why it's on there is that resin and glass mixture that they spray in the booth, it needs to adhere to that.
So that's just kind of
Exactly.
wrapping. It's like
Yep.
wrapping paper, basically.
Yep, it wouldn't stick to steel, exactly.
Excellent. Jacob, when you get in here and you actually start looking at the tanks, you don't really get the enormous size of them or how big they are until you actually get in here and see them in person.
Yeah, it's cool getting people's reaction. First time walking through the shop, you know, a lot of people don't see big things like this. So it's a cool product line, and it's always fun to see people's faces as they walk through our shop. We built some pretty big things here. And this is where we roll our shells. So as you see, like we walk through the shop, you see a bunch of cans rolled, and it makes that circle. This is the machine that does it. It's a vert roller. So you set your diameter here, you get your length of your sheet, and out it comes, and it looks like this.
This is one of your shells here, one of your cans, and you stick them all together to make your tanks, correct?
Yep, absolutely.
So how big is one shell, if you will?
Sure. So your standard 1,000 barrel oil field tank is going to be made of 5 shells, and the overall height is going to be 30 feet long and 15.6 diameter. So if you're looking at this shell here, 15.6 is the diameter. If you pull the tape, get 5 of those, and that's making up your overall height of 30 feet. We covered a lot here. It's been a cool time. We went through the shop, we saw FRP, we saw oil field, we saw fire guard, and lastly, Darren, you mentioned last week you saw some flame shield.
Yeah.
So flame shield is just a horizontal tank. It's on saddles, and it's double wrap. So you make your tank, and then there's actually another shell wrap that goes around it. And that's what constitutes a flame shield tank.
Are they above ground tank or
Yep, they're gonna be above ground. Okay. Yep, on saddles.
mainly for petroleum products, that type of thing?
Exactly.
Do we make our own saddles for the tanks?
Yeah, we do. We fabricate those over in the fab shop. Yep, make it all in-house.
So you get the saddles done, get the tanks done, shove them all out to the project, and then they get assembled.
Yep, exactly.
Jacob, thanks for taking me through the shop today. It was just interesting seeing all the different lines of tanks you have going through the shop right now, and I look forward to coming over here again and doing a shop talk with you.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Darren. Always a pleasure giving a tour to anyone that wants to come by. What we do is pretty cool, and we're glad you think it is as well.
Really hope you enjoyed going through our West Fargo tank facility here with Jacob, and I look forward to seeing you again on
Shop Talk.
It's an optical illusion because it looks like it'll hit it.
It's kind of look like it's gonna smack it, huh?
That's a big freaking tank.